This is the race I run, you're the core before me. You are holy, no, I shall die.
Hey y'all, please don't mind how I'm looking. I had work today, so yeah. But it's really starting to be some. Hold on, sorry, y'all. But it's really starting to be summer for real. But as y'all can tell by the I don't know why my voice is cracking. You can tell by the title, I will be doing He's a 10, but for the thumbnail, y'all. But I have my computer here, so I'll be looking at that. I just want to encourage everybody to just stay focused, stay encouraged, keep your head up high. I know this month is, we all know, but just stay focused on God and just keep God first and really read y'all word, y'all. It's literally, we are at the end of times. So just stay in your word. It's just so much going on. But nonetheless, I digress. And we're going to get back into the video. All right, so the first one is he's a 10, but he lies, but when need to be. Like he lies when he need to or whatever. Like he don't lie whenever. But I'm gonna say if he lies, I'm sorry, 0 out of 10. Because how I know you're not lying whenever you want. Like I'm not gonna be able to tell when you lying or when you telling the truth. So if he lies, I'm sorry, that's 0 out of 10. I don't. That's a deal breaker for me. If you lie, no. This cannot, no, it's not gonna work. Cause no. And even in the Bible, it say, "Thou shalt not lie." So, I mean, not saying that I haven't lied before, but it's just like if you doing it when need to be, how can I differentiate when you're telling me the truth? No, if he lied, but put all y'all like answers in the comments and tell me how y'all feel about it, about each question, or how would y'all respond if it's a deal breaker for y'all. Okay, he's a 10, but he's a mama's boy. Um, I feel like if he a mama boy, like if he a mama's boy, he won't know how to respect you and stuff. So I'm gonna say like a 6 or 7 out of 10. Okay, next one is he's a 10, but he lives at home with his parents. Okay, so I feel like that's not bad. Like it's really expensive and we still young. So if you still living at home with your mom or your parents, that's cool. I would rate it like an 8. But if I'm talking about if you're 30, you still living in your parents' crib and you playing the game, you gotta go. No ifs, ands, or buts. And people whoever listening, like if your man is in his parents' crib playing the game, no job, no car, no license, he gotta go. The door, he gotta go. Anyway, he's a 10, but he interviews for jobs and doesn't get them. Now I'm gonna be looking at you like, why you can't get these jobs? Like, why you can't get these jobs? Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? So I'm gonna rate it like a 2. I'm gonna say a 2 because why it's a problem that you can't get these jobs. Like, what's the problem? Okay, the next one is he's a 10, but he goes to school. We love an educated man. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, I love men who just love to learn, like love to educate themselves, love learning about like, just different topics that are important, like taxes, financial stability. I know that probably all sound like, ooh, but a man who love to learn, 10 out of 10 for me. But like it's a balance. Like don't love to learn too much. Like it's just have a good balance. But if you go to school, that means he educated. 10 out of 10. He's a 10, but he has kids. Hold on. He's a 10, but he has kids. Like, I'm not ready for no kids. So if he has kids, no. And I want our kid to be the first kid. So I want our kid to be the first kid. So I'm gonna say 0 out of 10. I don't want no man with kids. He's a 10, but he texts very little. Like I like a consistent texter, like somebody that's like replies almost instantly. Like I know things happen, life be busy, but like at least like give me the courtesy and be like, oh, I'm busy, or just like give me some type of, oh, I'm busy, or I'm at work, I'm gonna call you later, like something like that. But if he texts very little, I'm gonna think like he's not interested. So I'm gonna rate it a 1 out of 10. Yeah. He's a 10, but he's nonchalant. 0 out of 10. I don't like men that's nonchalant. Like you can have a chill personality, but if you like nonchalant, I'm gonna think you don't care. So like you don't care about the friendship, the relationship. So 0 out of 10. The next one is, I'm going, comment down below all your answers for each one of these. But he's a 10, but he's on social media like really often, and he doesn't post content. I'm gonna say a 3 out of 10, because that means he consuming a lot, and I don't know if it's good or bad content. So, and a lot people post so many things on social media, so I'm gonna say a 3 out of 10. All right, the next one is, he's a 10, but he's shorter than you. Short kings need love, just not from me. 0 out of 10. But yeah, but short kings have personality. I will say that they have personality. Not saying tall ones don't, but I feel like what they lack in height, they want to make up for it. So yeah. He's a 10, but he's not a man of God. No. If he's not a man of God, he's not for me. You cannot come this way. If you're watching this video, absolutely not. That's a deal breaker. If he's not a man of God, you're a 0 out of 10. He's a 10, but he doesn't read his word or pray. 0 out of 10. A man that doesn't read or pray to God, the creator of the universe. I'm sorry, we cannot, like, it's not gonna work. 0 out of 10. Next one is, he's a 10, but he's a felon or criminal. 0 out of 10. I don't like criminals. I don't like felons. So that's like a deal breaker for me. Ladies, take notes. If he's a felon or criminal, do not go with him. I repeat, do not go with him, because no. Why do we have to deal with that? Like, no, absolutely not. A 10, but starts every conversation with, what you doing? He's a 10, but he talks about his ex. 0 out of 10. Why are you talking about your ex if you with me? You should not be in the same sentence. You shouldn't even be saying nothing about your ex. Like, that's a deal breaker. If you talk about his ex, if he's not over his ex, like if he got a baby mama, no, baby, you cannot. No, that's not it. He's a 0 out of 10 if he talks about his ex. He's a 10, but he refuses to post on Instagram. Like, he don't have no Instagram pictures. We love a low-key man. We love a man that's not to the media. We love a man that's not too flashy. So I'm gonna say 5 out of 10, because it's like, you don't post on Instagram, but like, how people gonna see what you look like when we pop out? Feel you like? But yeah, I'm gonna say 5 out of 10. All right. Next one is, he doesn't have IG. That's good. That's a 9 out of 10. If you don't have IG, it's nothing wrong with not having IG or like any type of social media. So I'm gonna say, period, I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. He's a 10, but he doesn't know how to dress. Oh, no. I love like men that know how to dress, or like they have some type of style, or like if their aesthetic matches my aesthetic. Oh my gosh, I love that. Like, I love it. The question is, he's a 10, but he doesn't know how to dress. I'm sorry. 0 out of 10. Like, you have to have some type of style. You have to, like, you gotta match my aesthetic, or you gotta know how to dress. A 10, but he can't manage money well. 0 out of 10. But actually, no. I'm gonna say 2 out of 10 because I feel like a lot of schools don't teach you about money management these days. So I don't want to say it's not all on him, but it's like you should be willing to learn, if that makes sense, if you were provided with the resources. 2 out of 10. Okay, so I only got 2 more, y'all. He's a 10, but he doesn't go to church. 0 out of 10. I used to think, like, why do we need church? Like, we have the word, we have worship music, we got YouTube. Like, we don't, why do we need church? Because it's just like, I don't know. I didn't think we really needed to go to church, but we really need to go to church. Like, we need community. We need to be around, like, people that's like-minded. So we really do need church, like, believe it or not. So if you don't go to church, respectfully, that's a 0 out of 10, because I need a man. Like, if we won't be together, you need to know how to lead me and our family. Well, you know, because I'm dating a married. Okay. But you need to know how to lead the family. So if you don't go to church, I feel like you need church, you need your word, you need prayer, you need your own relationship. So I feel like church is really important. So if he doesn't go to church, he's not a 10. He's 0 out of 10. All right. The last one is the last one. Okay. The last one is he doesn't have a relationship with God. And I just said this. 0 out of 10. We cannot talk. We can't even hit the talking stage if you don't have a relationship with God. Like, you don't even know how to communicate with the Creator. How you want to communicate with me? I'm speaking. If he doesn't have a relationship with God, he's a 0 out of 10. Don't go for it, ladies. Don't do it. And men, don't go for ladies that don't have a relationship with God. Because what can you teach me if you don't even have a relationship with the Creator of the universe? But that wraps up all of the questions that I had. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video to all of your friends. You know, I'm out. Jesus loves you.